Hi, my name is Barry Crampton. Today I'm going to show you around our Range Rover Sport, then I'll take you for a ride in it. But first I'll tell you a little bit more about it. It's a 3 litre SD V6 HSE automatic, Euro 6, 2016 on a 16 plate. Has done 56,735 miles at the moment, but I'm using it so it will go up. Fuel economy, urban 35.8 miles per gallon. Extra urban 44.1 miles per gallon, and combined is 40.4 miles per gallon. Has a 0 to 60 time of 6.8 seconds, a top speed of 130 miles per hour out of a 6-cylinder 302 brake horsepower 24 valve engine. Road tax from memory is I think it's about £320 a year, which to be fair I think is remarkably good value. So it has keyless entry, keyless go, power folding door mirrors. We have the contrast black roof, rear privacy glass, the side protective mouldings, the sill mouldings, multi-spoke alloys, black vents on the bonnet, brushed aluminium effect grille and badges with again the black surround, front parking sensors, integrated rear tailgate spoiler, reversing camera, power open, power close tailgate, reversing sensors, twin chrome tips. In the back we have a rear centre armrest, Isofix rear child seat anchor points, your own switches for your heated seats. The heated seats are on either side, not in the middle, and heavy duty rubber mats. 27th of 6, 2017 at 6,286 miles, Ryebrook Land Rover. 1st of the 8th, 2018 at 15,171 miles, Stonelake Land Rover. 30th of the 7th, 2019 at 23,286 miles, Stonelake Land Rover. 3rd of the 10th, 2020, 31,611 miles, Stonelake Land Rover. 12th of the 10th, 2021 at 38,639 miles, Stonelake Land Rover. 19th of the 10th, 2022 at 47,381 miles, Stonelake Land Rover. And we'll do it again before it goes out. As I say, I'm using this at the moment, so the mileage will go up. Not by a fantastic amount, but as you know, I love my Range Rover Sport. Sir, not just one, any of them. They're all fantastic. They will all be the best car you've ever driven, by far. Gosh, that sun's bright today, so let's get going. Heading directly into the sun. Beautiful car, lots of power. It's just effortless, very, very comfortable. Nice big front centre armrest, big door to rest your arm on. Got power folding door mirrors, which I'll just show you in a second. Like so, power folding door mirrors. They fold in when you get out of the car and lock it just by pressing the indentation on the handle when you get out. As long as you've got the key on you, the doors will lock. When you come back to the car, if you put your hand behind the handle and pull, then the door will open. So easy enough. There is a way to disable the keyless entry, and in all honesty, these days I would do it. There's a lot of talk about in the newspaper about Land Rovers being stolen, the most stolen. But to be fair, as with anything in the media these days, especially the motoring press, if it's got a Union Jack on it, for some reason they seem to want to bring it down. And I can only assume that is because it's the best car in the world. They build you up, like with any sportsman, they build you up, and as soon as you get to the top, they want to bring you down. So that's my opinion of the British motoring press. You look on any program, any TV program you want, no matter where it's made in the world, if there's somebody important in it, or even a villain, they're always in a Range Rover. Now, when your freedom and your life depends on being able to escape, you don't buy cars that are unreliable. If you buy the best, these are the best. I don't care what anybody says. I don't care what anybody, my mate down the road in the pub, his mate had a load of trouble with one. Nah. All cars these days break down. It's a sad fact of life. They're too complicated. But we have less trouble with Range Rovers. We have some trouble. We have trouble sometimes with door locks. We had an electric window motor go the other day, and again, the only reason the electric window motor will have gone is because I was the last person to let it down, and in my defence, I did defrost the car thoroughly, so it was already broken. But I've said before, whenever I buy anything, I try and buy the heavy duty version, the best version of stuff, because I know it's going to last me years, and it will take the punishment I throw at it, which will be nothing, because I treat everything, machinery, equipment, cars, I always treat them with respect. Clothing, I always look after stuff. So I know the heavy duty one will last me, we'll just keep going. That's what a Range Rover is. It's a heavy duty car. They're built to last. Coming up here, look, again, we'll go past here. The old Discoveries there, all being repaired and serviced and so on. They're still on the road, they're still going. Heavy duty. The design is fantastic. The only way that Land Rover or Range Rover could make them less desirable to thieves is to make the cars less desirable and build them like BMWs, Audis and Mercedes, and not absolutely perfect in every way like a Range Rover is. You jump in one of these. Last week I was driving an X5 and an X6, and although there is a place on the market for X5 and X6 and they're very, very popular, one of our most viewed used cars, the X5 and the X6 last week, but they just don't drive like a Range Rover. They drive like, instead of having pneumatic tyres on your alloy wheels, you've got grinding discs. This is just, honestly, they just make me smile. They are so good, they just make me smile. There's a comedian called Dave Chappelle. I don't know whether I've mentioned this before actually, and he is so good at what he does. He just pulls a stool up on the stage, lights a cigarette, has a beer, and just tells a story. And he's so confident, so good at what he does, that it comes off. You can see it, you can tell him he's got the audience in the palm of his hands, and he's brilliant. That's what Range Rovers are. Range Rovers are the Dave Chappelle of the road. Just fantastic. So easy to drive, so easy to use. Cruise control set, cruise control's on. That's it. Heated seat, you can either use that, click it, turn it, heated seat is on. You can do it another way. If you click the heated seat switch there, then that again, and you can mess about with a dash. I'm assuming they've made that for people who've seen the light and have part exchanged their Audi for a Range Rover, so they can still switch the heated seats on without just pressing the switch like that and turning it up. From the, don't even have to look. There, switch, turn up, on. there, switch, turn down, off. Sat nav, dead simple to switch off. What else we've got there? We've got, just click over there, 4x4, eco data, stealth, cameras, auto parking aid. Just, we'll put the cruise on again. Oh look, cruise is on. That's it. One switch. Want to knock it down, just like so. Want to knock it back up, like so. Resume or cancel. You don't have to take your eyes off the road. When you're ready for all these people, the heating, that's on high at the moment, so I'll turn that down. It's on sync there, you see, so both have come down. But climate, click there, you see sync there is synced at the bottom. So now I can turn that one up and down, so if your passenger's too cold or too hot, they can adjust their zone on their own. If you want to be in control and you're the driver, you click sync and then you just turn it up from one switch. Your front seats there, also just go back, settings, your settings, auto power, low, medium and high, auto heated screens on, front and rear screen, door mirrors are heated. You jump in this in the morning, everybody else is sat outside scraping the vehicle. You've got your heated front screen on, your heated seats, and it's just effortless driving. No, which way should I go today? I'll go all the way along the motorway. I'm going to go to Subway and get a salad. So nice big front central armrest. In there is auxiliary in. There's also a USB and there's a power socket and room for your oddments and whatever you want to put in there. I forgot to show that. This has also got a deployable tow bar. I'll try and remember to do that when I get back and show you. Touch of a button, tow bar comes out. I mean, there's nothing more hideous. They go to all this trouble of making a beautiful car front and back, and then somebody plonks a big piece of angle iron on the back with a towing hitch. The deployable one, click of a button, goes out, click of a button again, goes away. Marvellous. Your, let's see, what should we say? Menu. So into menu, that gives you your display in the centre, your information display, driving features, trip computer, instrument display, vehicle setup, down to vehicle setup, and then click across. Alarm sensors, reverse dip mirror, auto access height, which this has got. So when you get out of the vehicle, you switch it off, car lowers, stays there, you get back in it, you start, you set off, car raises. It's only a couple of inches, if that, and don't make a whole lot, but it looks really impressive when you pull up and it just drops. No sound. Just pure class. Absolutely pure class. So your door mirrors, click over there, drivers, passenger, there you go, that's sorted. Electric steering wheel, up and down. It's 3-position memory, electric seats, so if you set your steering wheel, you set your door mirrors, you set your seat, and then you click M and whatever number, 1, 2, 3, then that's it. It's sorted. It remembers it. Next time you get in the car, if somebody's moved it, then you just click it and you can. I saw there was something on the internet. a guy getting in the car after his girlfriend had been in it, which kind of tickled me. It was so funny. It's unbelievable. I went to pick my sister's car up the other day, and I couldn't get in. And not only could I not get in, but because the seat, to move the seat back, is over here, I could hardly get my shoulders in between the steering wheel and the seat to release the seat to go all the way back. So I'll have to get her a car with electric memory seats in future. Just a beautiful car. Click there, you've got your sat navs on straight away. Sometimes you'll just have to agree not to be distracted. But then the destination entry, dead simple. It's got, on some vehicles, you can do the postcode on this. On some vehicles, if it's only a 2-digit postcode, you have to put a space in between, otherwise it won't find the postcode. Land Rover does the letters, does the numbers, goes back to letters, and it is really, really simple. I prefer this layout. That's big enough. You know, you don't need, why would you need a display that's the size of 3 or 4 iPads? Why would you need it? What you're looking at, do you need to see the road up to Scotland? Or do you just need to see far enough in front of you to know that there's a bend coming up? If you're not if you've not driven the road, you watch the sat nav, you zoom in like so, and you can see the bends coming up. You can see where you are. You know to get ready. You know to slow down. You don't need all that. That's just a waste. All that. The bigger something is in a car, the more it'll cost to repair, and the shorter the lifespan of your car will be. That's the sad fact, I'm afraid. Your instrumentation display goes in a Tesla, then sooner or later, even not so far off now, the car will be an economic write-off. So, you know, motoring manufacturers, take a note from Range Rover. In fact, Range Rover, take a note of Range Rover, because they're getting too complicated now and too difficult to use, and screens that you jump in and it moves out. Why do you need that? That's fine. Paddle shift here. Your modes, your answering phone, indicators on the left, and also your headlights. That's on. That's off. We'll put it onto auto there. Wipers on the right hand side. Rear wash wipe. Just absolutely perfect. You can see over all the hedges. You can see over all the cars in front of you. You can see another car coming there, look, it's another Range Rover. Look how old that is. And it still looks majestic and perfect. Going along here, what have we got? We've got an Audi there. Meh. Range Rover, yes. Another Range Rover. Volvo. It's that Lexus. That looks horrific at the front. Tacky. You know, well, it looks tacky at the back as well. Let's face it. Volvo. Proper car. Mercedes tend to look like upturned boats these days. BMWs, goodness me, what have they done to the front? See, now look at that. Just classic, simple styling, simple lines. It's not there. Love them. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Ta-da.